Samyaza Azazel, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela, blood to you all.
Every motherfucker for this contest. Take the body where others can't see. See the devil in my eyes around the contest. My eyes are blinded in the bottom of the sea.
Alright, we have more news. As you see from the tweet, Lotto goes off on Charleston White on IG Live, calling him scrawny country blank after he accused her of getting a free pass for getting pregnant by a married 21 Savage. Interesting, right? It's on both screens. I'm looking here. You're going to see what the noise is about.
I wish I'd be lying around for too long. Oh, fucking no doing that, bitch.
About 21 Savage and Lotto. Lotto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga.
Oh, ugly, scrawny, country bitch. Bitch.
You better watch with that old shit. Didn't Nicki Minaj used to call Lil Kim that? Now it's auntie vibes. And you know what's after that? Grandma vibes. If you're fortunate enough to live the coming years, it's inevitable. It's a natural biological inevitability. You can't duck this taco and come back tomorrow. Be mindful of that. Father Time will take what Mother Earth gave you at the age of 18. That's a fact, and that is independently verifiable regardless of the observer.
What this bitch say? Come on. Acting like I'm a boss. Bitch! And watch your mouth with that bitch word. Bitch! Bitch! Bitch, bitch. You already my mama and my daddy.
That's it.
Bitch!
Okay, so she's spamming B. Okay. Or if you're on PlayStation, Square, I think. What's next? 2 to 3 jobs? Let's see what we talking about.
Say, man, in this economy, you're going to need at least 2 or 3 jobs, bro. You're going to have to get a couple side hustles, too, man. You're going to have to have a couple incomes. Gang, before I work 2 or 3 jobs, nigga, I'm leaving this bitch. Earth ain't that good. Humans ain't that good. I don't want to be here that bad where I got to work 3 jobs just to be here with y'all. I swear to God, and I'm not playing, nigga. What the fuck? This Earth is not all that for me to want to work 3 jobs just to be here with y'all. And I know what y'all finna say. What about your friends and family? What about, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not working 3 jobs just to be here with no human on Earth, gang. Nobody. This bitch is horrible anyway.
It is.
Like, everybody, Earth hateful as hell. I mean, Earth fucked up. The people, humans hateful as hell. The weather fucked up on this bitch, nigga. It ain't even that cool to be on this bitch right now. I'm just on this bitch maintaining because, you know, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But if I gotta work 3 jobs just to be on this bitch, on this rock, I'm cool, nigga. This fucked up ass planet, nigga. They making us pay to live on this bitch.
Yeah, I agree. After all, God's sun is somewhat of a generator. Infinite, free, clean energy. But yet, the little energy we got down here it isn't clean, and we're paying for it. Oh. I don't even know if I want to get into this, but to put more emphasis on his opinion, you're being poisoned. You're being chemically castrated. Hell, I should know. My best friend, being my grandma, died earlier than she should have due to the standardized FDA-approved poison being the American diet. It is the reason you're dying. You have loved ones that had leg amputations, kidney transplant, dialysis, and so on and so forth. I know, and this attributed to your own government poisoning you, killing you, trying to bring about the fulfillment of the Georgia Guidestones prophecies. You remember the Georgia Guidestones? They got blown up a few years ago and they just tore the whole thing down. These people are trying to kill you. They're printing money. It means nothing. They're cutting down trees to even, they've colonized your skies with chemtrails, metals, aluminum, particulates, barium. They trying to bury him and they're succeeding at it. They've killed the ocean. How the fuck do you kill the ocean? No regard for marine life, human life, or any other life for that matter. We live in hell with a bunch of imposers. It's about people, places, and things. You're going to go places. You're not from there. They have home advantage. There's going to be people there. The people can be inherently, irredeemably evil, born with a predisposition and want to infringe and impose their will on you for whatever the reason may be. Third, but not last, they may have kunais, guns, swords, machetes, a Judas cradle, a dungeon, or to just flay you alive. There's people out there with those type of fetishes. They want to inflict pain and they don't give a fuck about what you got to say, your political correctness, you trying to save face and assimilate with a bunch of NPCs. They don't give no fucks. They get you in their clutches. They're going to do whatever they want to do with you, pal. That's Earth for you. Oh, you work hard? Job is defined as public business for private dishonest gain. While you think you're making an honest living, honestly, there's someone behind the scenes privately eating private parts, gaining this honestly out for your hard work and labor. I grew up on a Goodfellas, you know. I don't know the words verbatim, but the sentiment is anything we want, we just take. No, let's dial it back. The people that work bum jobs for shitty paychecks had no boss. And if we wanted anything, we just take it. They complain, we hit them so hard that they'll never complain again. That's the premises of it. I agree. Why the fuck would I try to catch up with mustard? These people had a 400-year start. Fuck that. A trillion-year start. Esoteric knowledge, spellcastism. They know things you wouldn't believe. After all, I can't compute them to you, and you can see it in your head. Therefore, it exists. There's two things we have to work. These are large parameters, but we have to work in these parameters. One, there's nothing new under the sun. Yo bitch ass people ain't invent shit. Two, anything is possible. So if I can think it, if I can compute it, and I can convey it and relay it to the one listening, then you can see it, then it exists before I even fucking download it, such. You can't think of nothing that doesn't exist. You seen Leviathan? It actually exists. You seen dragons being drawn? It actually exists. It had to be seen first. Kind of deterred, but let's go back to his point and just validating his opinion, his claim. Your kid's not going to education centers. There's a difference, a very large difference between education center and school. The etymology of school is skole or skolu, something like that, however you want to pronounce it. But it means to hold back. They're holding you back from your potential. Your pineal gland is calcified. These frequencies have residual effects on your body, on your genealogy. Your body is comprised of mostly water. And you see what negative frequencies does to water? You're being imposed on, you're being harvested, you're being eaten physically and on an energetic level. And maybe even spiritually. They may be harvesting your soul through the moon and you're reincarnate. You're gonna reincarnate through a thought. We're gonna leave it at that. I can go forever. I can go on forever to just put more validity behind what he's stating. They're paying rent and taxes and some more shit and tithes to pedophiles, man. Mischievous, miscreant, subhuman beings, imposers, infringers. Yeah, so before I work 2 or 3 jobs, bitch, I'ma kill you and take what you have. YouTube, this is all for entertainment purposes only. Yeah. All right. I help make episodes for South Park. What is this? She's saying the quiet part out loud.
This is how I see it. And I'm going to keep saying this until the day I die. I believe that many white people feel powerless around black men and women because black people carry an inherent power.
With all due respect, bitch, I'm not black. I am gold. I am the perfect color. I don't teeter too far to the left and too far to the right. I wouldn't want to be a shade lighter or darker. By that statement alone, you can then imply that I am indeed a colorist. I wouldn't combat that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about him, and I don't give a fuck about you either. I give a fuck about my damn self. So soon as I decide that you ain't gonna be shit, so be it. I got the juice, seriously.
It's an essence, an aura, an energy that exists whether anyone acknowledges it or not. I don't even know if all black men and women even realize that they carry it, but I do. And I think the same white men and women who believe they hold all the power, the ones clutching that fake sense of power, they have no idea what they're actually feeling when they find themselves in the presence of a black man or a black woman. Something shifts. They begin to feel smaller, and that feeling becomes a threat. And the only reason they feel small is because they don't understand what they're experiencing. It's unfamiliar. When something is unfamiliar, it's easy to label it as wrong, as a threat, as dangerous. So it must be destroyed. I've never heard one of these white people admit this out loud. I've never even heard another white person publicly talk about this. And as far as I know, I'm the first person to put words to this publicly. And if someone else has, please tell me.
I give you Jean Elliott. It's different, but she's getting at some of the same things. And Michael Bradley, his book is titled The Iceman Inheritance. Go and check it out. That's some truth for your ass. The truth don't give a fuck how nobody feel. And I'm God, and the truth don't give a fuck about how God feel either. So it damn sure don't give a fuck about how you feel, peasant. But yeah, Gene Elliott, Michael Bradley, Iceman Inheritance. And if you want to get more into some truths, Jordan Maxwell, well, and the guy that made the Valis book, I believe his name is like Philip Dick something. Or am I doing it backwards? But let's continue.
I genuinely love to hear their perspective and their experience. And the reason that I'm going to keep talking about it is because I believe that maybe, not in my lifetime, but somewhere down the line, those same white men and women will begin to recognize that feeling. Maybe they still won't fully understand it, but instead of fearing it, they'll become curious about it. They'll start inviting black men and women to the table. They'll start asking questions. They'll start having these uncomfortable yet brilliant conversations that will lead to a deeper awareness of themselves. I think that love begins to grow from a place of that kind of awareness. And maybe that's where racism starts to fade. Maybe that level of awareness is the cure. Or maybe I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. And the last thing I'll say is this. I have found myself standing in the presence of black men and women where I became intensely aware of the energy in the room. I knew it wasn't coming from me. I knew that it was way bigger than I could comprehend. So instead of resisting it, I chose to embrace it. And then I started looking for the same kind of energy within myself. So if you're a white man or a white woman, and you know exactly what feeling I'm talking about, that feeling is not a threat. It isn't dangerous. And you can cultivate that same kind of presence within yourself, but only if you're willing to embrace it instead of fear it. And if you're going to leave some bullshit-ass comments below, you're a part of the problem. But you're also entitled to your opinion. So, welcome.
I like your temperament and your teeth and your eyes. You all right with me, Miss Lady? My apologies about the bitch word earlier, though my bitch is polite. You know, Harry is polite. What do we have here? Zion is going to nuke this vid. I'm saving it. You should too. Let's see what the noise is about, all right? This the guy that went deceased, right?
This is a color map of Palestine, aka the Holy Land. Question I really don't want to ask.
An ethnic cleansing.
This is a color map of Palestine or the Holy Land, aka the Holy Land. Hold that thought. Come right over here to Genesis 49:28. All these 12 tribes of Israel. Whoa, wait a minute. Did you catch that? Palestine, Holy Land. Israel, tribe. Israel's a tribe and Palestine's a country. A simple search of history will show you in 722 BC, Babylon destroyed the entire northern kingdom of Judah. The southern kingdom remained, but Judah was the line of Jacob. They were destroyed 722 years before the birth of Christ, and now Palestine is listed in here as a country, Israel tribe. But what if they got it wrong, and Palestine is God's chosen people, and they're being slowly persecuted nigh unto death right in front of our face? All because something got lost in translation. Some questions I really don't want to know the answer to.
We all know who God's chosen people is, man. Well, are. After all, it is 12 tribes. 144,000? You think you one of them? Simeon Toko? Jesus Christ? My God. But, yeah. Jealous Judah. Judaism. The fake Jews. They're a type of Jew. They're not the real, but you can keep the name. We don't give a fuck about the name. You billboarded for it for quite a while. It has a bad taste in everyone's mouth around the world, so we don't want to wear that jacket. You can keep it. But as far as God's chosen people, you're the furthest thing from it. You're a leaf in the wind. You can't win, Rocky. You can't beat none of us. Jesus called them the synagogue of Satan. You can look up the videos now of them being in New York hiding in underground sandhogs, jumping on bloody beds. For England, Alec. That's wild. Free Palestine, man. If it was up to me, I'll do almighty push and destroy the whole fucking Israel. Innocents too. You get the fuck off the planet too. If a few good ones gotta die for the majority too, you know what I'm saying. I'll do it. It'll be a 2.0 when we drop a fat man on that little boy, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. What else do we have? Thing is, you can know it, study it, talk to your friends and family about it. Once you start trying to awaken the public, you're out of here. You can tell Undertaker was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Shout out to the Undertaker, man.
German Bible contains the Apocrypha in 1870.
German Bible.
Newest edition of my collection. 1884 Catholic Bible.
Can y'all hear that? The volume is max, but
This is also the reference Bible. Entire section of information not found in a normal Bible. And my favorite is this 1895 another reference Bible that contains biographies of the biblical translators. It's supposed to contain a ton of.
and you can tell this was like an actual good guy. I'm connected to the ley lines. I know when I see it, when I feel it. Yeah, this was one of the good ones, you know?
It's not all the truth, so I expanded my collection. These are the books that are going in my digital library. Ancient Magic, Magnetism, and Psychic Forces, L.H. Anderson, 1895. History of the Jew, Henry R. Millman, 1866. History of Freemasonry and Conformable Orders by a Board of Directors, 1891. Taoist Yoga, Chisu, 1986.
Chisu.
Remarkable vignettes of Papua New Guinea. My dad's book about his missionary work in Papua New Guinea. Heroes of European History, Louise Creighton, 1907. Another definition.
Y'all get the point. He had quite a few old books, man. And it was a threat to them, apparently. Okay, let's see what Andrew and his brother are talking
I
about.
want to fight, but I need an enemy. Someone needs to show me who my fucking enemy is. I don't know anymore. Because it's all confusing. It's all conflated. I don't know who my enemy is. That's the best way I feel to describe. I wake up in the morning. There's a black cloud hanging over humanity. There's some negative energy in the air. There are orgos, which are less than positive. And my
It is a black cloud, man. To add more to the video earlier, the guy talking about he's not going to work 2 or 3 jobs. What's the point, man? Nothing even really matters, so it seems. That black cloud follow us all. I used to have the most beautiful and bright smiles growing up. Not to say it still isn't, but if I was a clear cup of water, I'm not clear anymore. Hope to get back to that someday, right? Or was I ever supposed to be that? Because I'm capable of it all, being God and a devil, an angel and a demon, in a gray area. Black and white combined, silver, yin and yang. Though I am Mr. Goldfinger to you, I have the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns gold. But the gray area, or silver, is basically self-interest, indifference, and resistance. No matter the syndicate, no matter the systems in place. And the reason, well, we may do that for another video. The reasons for such, I feel like it's necessary, it's conducive with the outcomes I want for myself, given a landscape of how life works, the people, places, and things, and what's going on. And it only take one to be bribed, threatened, envious, or jealous to become a security breach, a leak in a pipe, sink the whole Titanic. But yeah, that black cloud follows a lot of us. It followed me as well. It fucked me up so bad that, again, that smile I was referring to, that sun child thing, that's no longer me. I love the nighttime like no other. Though in the nighttime, I'm literally full-fledged Aries. That would be my Saturn, Venus, Capricorn, Sun, Aquarius. Life path number 1, secondary number 8. How my ducks just align. It's no coincidence. It's overpowered, really. Chinese astrology, tiger. Everything that is concocted that's for me, it's a reason for that. Like, you know, but I can't act like this dark cloud don't follow me as well. It's far from the Simpsons clouds. You know, when the Simpsons come on, you see them clouds, it make you feel good. At least it did for me growing up. Cartoons were candy and movies were soul food or food. You know, so but yeah, there's no face or name to attach them to. He said he want to fight someone, he don't know who. And those who's you can't be fighting is the ones that's close to you, your family, the people that want to keep this construct up and running. They'll fight you for it. They'll kill you for it. They'll incarcerate you for it. They'll put you in camps. They'll build the prisons for themselves and for you. After all of you guys are doing the work. The powers that be, they're not doing none of this, really. Hands on, no. They leave that to the worker ants. But the spell that they have cast on us is like no other. It's weird. It's like it's impenetrable or something. It's like, I can tell you what's going on. And it register like, yeah. But gone. It's like ineffective. It's some weird spell, some weird fucking dark blackish purple bubble that they have on us. And it's like you can tell the truth, you can hear it, but it still won't break that glass, if you will. Some weird thing going on with this, truly. Because anybody else should be losing their shit. More than 800,000 kids go missing annually in the United States alone. Though some of those numbers fluctuate and even increase due to them being found later or come to find out they ran off or what have you. After all, around the world, it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. We drop and lose quarters. You don't drop and lose a child. That's organized crime. I'm supposed to focus on bills. I'm supposed to focus on obtaining something that society says I should have. Otherwise, I'm not worth a damn. All to impress a bitch that still ain't even with me for me. I'm talking to you. You're getting used goods and you just got to pick the one that's less tainted. It's fucked up, man. What's the point? What's really the point of this shit, man? I don't see the point. You will give me a point at them. If we can at least fight, at least. Where are the reptilians? Where are the actual Jews? Move Fauci and Bill Gates out the way, though you need to handle your fucking people. Who, like, can we get to the good part? We supposed to be wrapping this shit up. You know how we had the Book of Enoch and all the other books that was scattered? They lived their time, and we heard and read about their stories, manipulated and all. It's supposed to be our time to have our own Archangel Michaels, our own Simeon Tokos and Jesus Christ, Buddhas. Like, what's going on? Can we speed this shit up, man? I'm tired of this shit. I'm bored. Dead bored.
body is accidentally absorbing them, and I'm like, something is wrong. There's a mass deception. Something is happening. Who do I attack? Who do I fight? Who do I kill? But it's this large conglomerate. It's this blob. There's no...
Exactly. It's like a glob. It's like trying to hold water. It just seeps out and then form into this glob still. Like, I'm just sick of this shit. I'd be damned if a motherfucker tell me I gotta live my life the way they say I should live it. No. More than likely, I'm giving a fuck out of the United States of America. That's one of my goals. I have to leave here. Check your mortality rate. Your elders died earlier than they should have. I should know. My best friend, my grandma. I am my grandma's favorite grandson. Scratch that. I am my grandma's favorite grandchild. They call me grandson. All right. And I gotta study the other countries that may be in the fucking rotation. Like, which one? I gotta find a land strategically. I have to. What are their life expectancies? Like, it's a lot of things I will have to look into to make the right choice, you know? Though I'm pretty sure we possibly will lose some luxuries or conveniences we have here or what, but I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't fall to the same hands of having to work so many fucking jobs, and I don't give a fuck about this job at all. And it's reciprocal. They don't give a fuck about you either, pendejo. I want to live my life. I want to meditate with the monks. I want to, you know, breath work. And if I am having sex with a special lady, you know, they do tantric, meditation, cold showers, martial arts, get more into etymology, technology, spiritual technology, life skills, self-sufficiency, botany. I raise a family of my own if I'm fortunate enough to do so. But again, it's so bad to the point I think I don't even want to have children. I don't want to put them on earth with you bitches. I don't. I don't like you motherfuckers, man. I don't want to put them here with you. So all that shit might be dead. I think I seen my future, and that future consists of me being something like Fox Motor rolling at this bitch with like 30 Dana Scullys. And a few of them may be Tesla bots or sex dolls to help me in my endeavors. Now, you're going to have sex dolls. I was trolling with that one, right? But seriously, like, why couldn't I have been born in the future? Like, year 4000, cyberpunk, flying cars, and the Jetsons. Like, I want to do some different shit. I'm burnt out on this shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Whoever that be, aliens, Anakim, Anunnaki, Gilgamesh, motherfucker, I have some words for you. I want to see what you have. What do you have to say for us going through this shit? Like, what do you have to say? Oh, it's to mature your soul. Bitch, I could have just installed that. Why you got me going through all this rigorous training? Bitch, I would have joined Delta Force if I wanted to do such.
Individual person, there's no individual ideology. Everyone thinks it's just one ideology. It's not that simple. And if you actually look into it, you realize that the whole thing's fucked. I don't know who my exact enemy is anymore. And every time you think you work it out, and you do a little bit of research, you go, oh, okay, well, nuance here, a shade of gray there. Oh, with the good guys, over here on the good team, they're also doing the same shit on the same fucking island. So it's like, if I don't know who my enemy is, why am I firing bullets? Am I a fool to be firing random bullets when I don't know exactly where my enemy is? Perhaps I should sit down, regroup, take all of my money, go to my yacht, vanish for a year or two, and like Batman, reappear when I know I'm dead.
Well, first things first is I've never seen anyone order what I've been saying.
Yeah, this shit getting me mad just hearing about it, man. But I'm supposed to be stoic and remain stoic. This should have make me join the dark side full-fledged. Samyaza Azazel, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela. Blood to you all. Hell, if they'll give me what I want, no one can infringe or impose on me, and I can have my sovereignty truly and live forever or what? At least I will know what's going on. Can no one take anything from me, and I can acquire what I want for myself, as long as I'm not infringing and imposing on someone else with the will of their own. That's my philosophy. I don't believe in it imposing my will on someone else, though my will for someone else is great, but hey, that's not for me to say, so my support behind things is like the universe. If you believe you'll make it, the universe agrees. If you believe you will not make it, the universe also agrees. So that's my support behind things. I cannot extend myself too far beyond my wingspan. I may not get my arms back. Long story short. I cannot extend myself too far beyond my wingspan. spread myself thin. I mean, like them arms. But yeah, Earth is just something else, man. After all, men are wretched creatures who will not keep their word to you. Need I say? You need not keep your word to them. I keep my sword sheathed. I place my iron hand inside a velvet glove. I've warned thee. Warned thee. They have to tell you what they're doing. All right. We have to give them permission. They have to work within the rules to be allowed to exist in this dimension of body of spiritual principles. They have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we'll happen to consent to it. Your silence is compliance. Your inaction is action. Nothing. All right. We're going to wrap it up there. I'm 30 minutes. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video, or thumbs down the video. I don't give a flying fuck. Hype up the video if you feel compelled to do such. Comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, DM me the link via X, formerly known as Twitter. Let me know what you want me to react to next or what you want me to talk about. Follow me on Twitch, Kick, and Rumble. Before we start rumbling, I kick your ass and you end up twitching. Now, how would that look? The Discord server is up. Feel free to check it out. Again, I will spark up stream when I feel it's viable, when it's reciprocal, when it's worth my time, attention, and effort. Because what I know, the creativity, the medicine with the candy concocted and presented to you in a way, only I can do this. So if it's not being respected, hell, I won't be around. That's it for this video, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.